Alright, changing the knock sensor on this 4th Gen 97 Maxima. I happen to have all this crap off the top because I'm doing other stuff. So if you're catching this video, which I'm going to do separately just for this very reason, there are other videos out here. Knock sensor's up in there. 12mm, you're going to take some doing to get in there. I thought I had my 1/4 inch drive universal, but I think pretty much need a 3/8 inch drive anyway. 12mm universal. It's in there pretty tight, so it's hard to. Yeah, I already cheated and loosened it up a little bit. But the ratchet goes in there, sits on that nut, and then you pick it up here and you twist and it'll pop loose. And I'm gonna do the rest of it with a hand. And then the tricky part comes in. You definitely want to keep your maggot nearby. Alright, with it loose, it pops over sideways. I'm not really going to be able to see what I'm doing here, but what you try to do is grab the harness that's on here, pull the whole thing out with the harness, kind of hold the bolt where it is on top of that sucker, and it'll come out like this. I hope that's in view. And there's your sensor. And yeah, I changed mine not too long ago, but it's been years. I say not too long ago. Then you get this funny little clip, which you're gonna have to get a little screwdriver and, well, pry that sucker off of there. And then, as I generally do, add an NTK from Rock Auto, because I'm a cheapskate, and there's cheap, but still good parts. You just get them because they're online cheap. And now we're gonna pop that on there. Let's see if I can do this. I gotta find me a little tiny screwdriver. I'll be right back. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna try it. I got a little screwdriver. I'm gonna try to do this right in front. Let's see how I can show you. The 2 little black tabs are part of the sensor. If you'll see that. So a little springy dealy. He's got to come out this way, so what I'm doing is getting up under here. Trying to get up under that. And when that fails, it's going to come out of this little thing. So let's try this again. It really needs to come out of that slot. They're a pain. Alright, so I got it pried out that way a little bit. So if I can get up in here, there we go. So that comes right out, relatively speaking. And then that pops right out of there. And even though this one's probably good, I got a tachometer issue. I'm changing all my sensors because I'm not sure what, maybe it's just a tack, but anyway, new one goes in like so. The little springy dealy goes back in here. This is not a good place to drop it. Make sure those things are there. You can see where they're pushed up in there. That goes down, snaps in. You're golden. Put it back in. Opposite. Bolt goes in. Don't drop it. I'm going to take a peek inside there. I don't see any real issues except there's some corrosion in there. Because it's aluminum. I don't like corrosion. on my aluminum. So I'm gonna hose everything down in there with WD-40. It'll smoke a little bit when it starts back up. That'll keep that from corroding so bad. This one's kind of done by feel. Unfortunately, we can't get a good shot of this. Back the way it was. That goes on top of there. You kind of hang on to the harness. And that bolt's long enough that it sort of holds it, so you can get out there until you drop it like that. There's really no way to show you. This is going to take some doing. Anyway, so it's just dropped on me, so I'm going to basically grab it. I need both my hands there. You can see the tower where it's got to go is up in there. So I'm going to manipulate it in there. It's going to be trial and error. I'll be back. Alright, I wish I could have showed you all that, but it's back installed. You got to hang on to the harness with one hand, hold on to the ratchet with the other hand, and you manipulate it in there. And when you get it, you have to kind of pick it up onto the top of that stud. You can feel the screw go in the hole there. It's like a little tower, and then you turn it. You just twist it gently, and the universal will that way. You get it started by hand, and then you just tighten it up. That's it for that. So it's easier for me because I got all the take off of it. And the next one we're going to do is the front of the engine crankshaft position sensor.